Is found on the bottom part of your lip here, and today I want to tell you guys a little bit more about my life, because my life's been a little bit, well, back then it was a mixture of sad, creepy, some happy moments, but I mean, the happy stuff is just whatever, most people are always happy, not the happy stuff. This one, I want to tell you guys more about this creepy thing that happened to me when I was a little kid. When I was a little kid, I was a really gentle creature. I legit, if you just said no to me to something even as small as to play with a toy, I would cry. And I know that sounds sad, but I was a kid, so don't blame me. Anyway, I was sleeping in my bed once, and this was at the time where if I slept alone, I would cry too. I was incredibly terrified of the dark. I mean, you leave me in a small room in the dark for just a split second alone, and I would already curl up in a ball in the corner and just hope that eventually light will turn on. It was terrifying. No one should go through that. If you have gone through that, make sure to tell me, leave me in the comments, and I will make sure that that doesn't happen to anyone else. Sound good? Alright. Well, I was sleeping in my bed, but I couldn't go to sleep. So, when you were a kid, you would go under the covers, and you would think that would keep you safe from legit everything. You thought the covers was your shield. You thought the covers was your battle helmet, that it would protect you from any harm. Well, at the time, I thought that was true, because I felt super safe under them. But at the same time, I had very big sheets, so I would start sweating a lot, and it's not really easy to fall asleep when your bed is full of your body juice. So, as I was trying to fall asleep, I tried to see if my mom was nearby, because this is what my mom would do sometimes. My mom would sleep nearby me, alright? But she didn't want to. She didn't want to stay in the room. She wanted to go to her boyfriend's room. But I'm over here like, no, you're not leaving me alone in this room. So I would always check up on her. Sometimes I'd catch her midway to the door trying to leave. It was freaking... I would grab her right back, and she would have to sit back down in her bed and wait for her next turn. After that, she would go back, and then she would pretend to be there, and I would have someone to talk to while I tried to sleep. My mom really would just want to try to sleep. She was trying to be a good mom and just, make me not feel scared. Eventually, I did end up falling asleep, but it was like for maybe 5 minutes, and that's all my mom needed to escape. So as soon as I wake up, I call my mom's name, and I turn to the left. My mom isn't there anymore. It was terrifying. I was alone again. I did not want any of this. This was awful. Oh my goodness, I can't. This is bringing back horrible memories. But, this made me think to myself, I'm all alone right now. For this night, this was Five Nights at Freddy's all over again. Because I felt like for this night, until morning, I was screwed. Like, I needed to fend for myself here. Like, I couldn't just close my eyes and go to sleep and pretend nothing was happening. That was not an option. Because I felt like if I did that, I was dead. No matter what I tried to do, I couldn't fall back asleep. It was just me in the dark. So, I tried my best, hiding in a mixture of my bed sheets and hoping that I will make it through the night. So as I'm trying to fall asleep, and I was actually doing it at one point. At one point my body was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna try to fall asleep, skip to the next night, because over here it looks like nothing's happening and I feel like we're gonna be okay. Well, I was kind of wrong on that part, because in the end, not everything was okay. As I was closing my eyes and finding actually a way to completely fall asleep, I hear my closet door open, and this made me just kill myself inside, because I thought that was my mom opening the door, but when I look at the door was locked, and I looked at the closet door, and that thing was open, and I'm like, what the heck, Mom, are you in the closet trying to, like, prank me or something? No, that shit was empty. I went up to it, and it was empty. I was shitting myself at this point, man. Shitting. I was at the point. At this time, I didn't even want to get up ever to use the bathroom. Half the time, I would pee the bed. That's how freaking terrorized I was. I went to the closet, And when I saw no one open it, I legit closed it and ran back to my bed like it was nothing. Like my bed was my safe house. As I did that, I hear the closet door open one more time after I closed it. At this point, I didn't know what else to think, because if I closed the stupid closet door and it opened again, what the fuck? Like, there's no such thing as air strong enough to open the freaking door. At this point, I was done. I had to think to myself, yo, there is something in here, and it is not just me. I was crying. But again, under my bed sheets was my safe haven. I went to my bed sheets, hid under, felt safe for a little while. But then eventually, I heard the front door open. And when I heard the front door open in my room, I'm like, my mom must have heard something or she's coming back. The door just opened again. It just opened. It just opened. I don't know what else to say. I felt like I was getting bullied by freaking air, dude. So I went ahead, closed both doors, and I was under the bed sheets, legit at this point, just praying. And I don't pray much. Not saying I'm an atheist. I don't pray much. That's just how I am. I just don't pray much. As this was happening, I was praying as hard as I could that I just don't get caught. As I hit under, I heard like footsteps kind of happening, marching towards like my room. And at this time, I had a small TV hanging on the top of my room. It was a small one. It wasn't too big or anything. It was just small enough. It was like the size of like your average laptop if two screens were connected to each other. That's how big it was. And when I heard something marching towards it, I didn't want to exactly take a peek. I was still crying, shitting myself. But at the same time, I was building courage because I was kind of curious to see what the heck that was. I thought maybe that would be my mom entering back in the room so I could fall asleep. But no. eBay, shut up! Anyway, as I was saying, it was just awful. When I took off my bed sheets, it was like I saw something, but I didn't. It was like a figure. Okay? Some figure. And I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Like, this is a first. I thought my eyes were just playing with me. Because, you know, when you open your eyes at nighttime or whatever, you start seeing things, and you start thinking, oh, that can't be real, it's just a little shadow figure. No. This was, like, moving continuously. There was no stop to the moving. And it was making its way to my TV in the middle of the room. My bed was on the right side, all the way connected to the wall. That way I felt safe because I knew it wasn't coming my way. But that didn't exactly make me feel better. It was making its way towards my TV. And as it walks up to my TV, it turns around and looks at me. And, like, this thing was awful. Oh my goodness. It turns around, looks at me, and we made eye contact for like a second. And then as soon as that happens, it hits my TV. The TV fell to the freaking ground, dude. The ground. I was done. As soon as it hit the ground, I looked up again after hiding from my bed sheets, and it was fucking gone, dude. It was fucking gone. Yo, I don't know if these were my kid eyes playing jokes with me, but I'm not lying when I say I wanted to die right then and there. Oh my goodness. As soon as the TV falls, the loud-ass crashing sent me crying, but I was paralyzed. I couldn't move the amount of fear I had. My mom hears this, and she comes running into my room saying, oh my god, are you okay? Are you okay? She just sees me in my bed, shaking so hard. And she's over here wondering, are you okay? Like, what's happening? She looks at the TV, and she blames me for the TV. Blames me for the TV. Do I look like I can reach that stupid TV? The TV was high. Like, it was... Imagine... You know at school how they had the TVs hanging, like, on top of the roof, kind of? But they're in the corners. Yeah, no. It was, like, about that high. And I was not exactly the biggest kid, so I could not reach it for the life of me. I would need like a broomstick or something, but there was no broomstick in my room. It legit, I couldn't manage it. But my mom just doubted what was happening. She just thought it was me and that it was all just like a little joke or something. But no, it was not. My mom still didn't believe me, but I cannot forget what I saw that day. That thing was terrifying. There was no facial features to it. It was just shadow, but it was a moving one. And imagine it turning your way, and then it hits your TV, and then it's gone. What do you do then? Do you just say, "Oh, get pranked, Mom"? No, you freak out and piss the bed. I legit just pissed the bed right then and there. My mom goes ahead and looks, "Yo, are you okay?" As I'm shaking, she touches my bed sheets. I didn't even notice this, and she goes, "You pissed the bed again, frick." And then she had to go ahead and clean my bed sheets. But you know what? That's what she gets for leaving me alone in the room. Note to self, kids. If your mom leaves you alone in the room, piss the sheets. And then she'll be forced to stay with you. Okay, well, don't, but like, you know what I mean. Just no. You hold on to her hand and make sure she don't leave that room, because then you'll get attacked and you'll piss the sheets anyway. But yeah, guys, anyway, thanks to hear for my rambling about my life stories. Well, there was plenty more where they came from. It's just, this is just, I can't, that memory stuck by me for a long while now, and I can't really forget it that easily. It's just something so haunting to me, and I just can't believe it. After that, I kind of just can't. I can't think of it anymore. I can't imagine how it looked anymore. All I know is that it was a shadow. That's it. But I'm pretty sure at one point I did acknowledge something. But until then, no, I didn't. Anyway, guys, thanks for hearing me talk. It was fun doing this. I enjoyed telling you guys stories about me. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, no, this is like a thing most people already do, so it's not exactly anything new that I'm making up. No, it's legit all over the place. People talking about their lives and stuff. But I just wanted to talk about my experience, because everyone's different. If you enjoyed and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe. I don't know why you haven't, man. I mean, come on. We upload daily videos, and I try to make them as funny as possible for you, or informative as possible, or just whatever it is that the video will tell you about. I'll make sure I'm not as clickbait as I possibly can, because, you know, I don't want to name a video SpongeBob eats freaking Patrick, and it's about Cheerios. Like, it just doesn't make sense. But I will make sure that you guys don't get clickbaited by me. And if I do, feel free to tell me to just kill myself in the comments. Sounds good? Alright, we got a deal. Alrighty, I'm getting called. As you can see, perfect timing. Love you guys. See you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment below and I'll answer as much as I can. Love you guys. See ya. Bye.